So, it's me, your little boy, Kid Samson. So, there is something that I want to tell you. My father had been, teaching me this for so long. Even when I travel back to Africa, they sit me down, they explain, tell me what to do, etc. Because I come from what? A wealthy home, but not that we are too rich. No, because my grandmother was so rich that I was so close to her and I learned a lot. I have a lot of experience. When I see a lot of youths making what financial mistake, I do what I share tears because the truth is that many of us know how to pray, many of us know how to hustle, many of us know how to make money, but we lack the ability to understand that the future we are praying for is not far from us. It's just like me and this son. If peradventure someone tell me, that son is in that place, why is what is hitting me? It's quite it's something that I cannot argue. It's something that I cannot debate. I will just leave them to do or to keep explaining until they explain tired. Because the son is what is within me. It's not far from me. So what am I trying to say is that the success you are praying for, the breakthrough you are praying for, the miracle, the riches, the wealth you are praying for is right in your what? In your front. Just that you are not able to do or to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is that many of us are making financial mistake. I'm expecting a good result. There was a man that I worked with last year in a restaurant. So when I worked with this man, so I was asking this man, how come you end up like this, because I'm a type of person who like to ask questions from others. I'm a type of person who like to learn from the mistake of others, because the truth is that a foolish person always learn from their own mistake, while the wise one learn from other people's mistake. So this man explained to me, tell me how many financial mistake he made in those days. That he used to go to club, spend money, lavished money, carry or do all sorts of things. I meet two of them, matured men. So today, if I see some guys making the same mistake, I share tears because we all are praying to become successful, but we don't know the secret behind that success. We don't know the secret behind that greatness. That's why today, if we see some people who are wealthy, who are rich, we do what? We complain because we don't know what they have, rejected before they get to that top. One is that, making money will not make you rich. Working hard will not make you rich. Saving will not make you rich. The only thing that will make you rich is how much you invest. And many of us don't have patience. And to invest, you need to be that person who have patience. You know what I'm saying? That is why today you see a lot of people. That was last 4 years, maybe 5 years, when I was doing some certain course. So one of my friends from Nigeria was telling me, any business that I will do that will not start to, yield money into my life within 6 months, I will quit. I was just looking at him, and I think he is smart by saying that. But I keep quiet because the truth is that no matter how you explain to people who have already believed that fastest way is the quickest way, you will explain tired because there is no evidence. It's just like where you are trying to do or to explain to a Nigeria police that you are not a thief. You will explain tired. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is this: investing is the key, not saving. I do used to see a lot. There are people who save. Saving is good. There are two types of saving. Do you save to spend or you save to invest? So if you are that kind of person who save to invest, you got to understand that you are making the right decision for money. But if you are that kind of person who save to do what? To spend, you got to understand that you will end up realizing that you are making mistake. No, that was last year. When I was hustling, I don't have. If you can see around here, I always walk alone. Because I don't like to keep people around me. So when I was walking, one of my friends was telling me, "You don't buy clothes, you don't do this, you don't dress, you don't do all those stuff." I look at him. I said, "Why is it that my own life bother majority of you?" Okay, I'm not that kind of person who look after what people are saying or who bothered what they are talking. And you people are now secretly like pissed off because of the fact that I don't do the stuff you people do. But the main truth is that they start to tell me saving will not make you great or will not make you this. I look at them. I said, that means you people are secretly monitoring all my affairs. Why I am busy, not even minding what you people. So I keep silent. But all I was telling them also was that saving can make you rich, but I refuse to explain because no matter how you explain to them, they will never agree as long as they are older than you or they think they are smarter than you. So why am I saying this? I do used to see some of my friends those days. They will carry ladies. Some of them will spend even like 500 euro, 400 euro, 600 euro. They'll spend it on ladies. I'll just be laughing. Maybe after from next week now, they'll pay them 15, 16, 17. They'll pay them. You see some of them, they'll divide the money in a half. They'll use it to carry some ladies, either from outside the state or within the state, etc. I will just be laughing. Even some, I will just be laughing at them. Because the truth is that if you refuse to invest, you will be invest. They will use you to invest. What does that mean? If you refuse to invest now, you're going to understand that the time you're supposed to be harvesting your investment, that investment, people will use you to invest. That is why you see a lot of elders today who are doing it, man. That is what I mean. If you refuse to invest now, people will use you to invest. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is that majority of us are not ready to learn from the mistake of others. Keep investing. It's not how much you make, as I've said earlier at the beginning, that will make you rich. It's how much you do what you invest. That is why I loved. I tell one of my masters, I said, I'm not working with you because of the money you are paying me. Because even if I stay at home, I will still make much money than the one you are paying me. And he was just looking at me. I said, I'm working with you because of the fact that I want to see how you get to this place, how you make it to this place. That is the main reason why. I'm not even working with you because if I stay for house, I will not earn for a living. No, I'm working with you because I want to understand the sources behind what you're worth. And the man was looking at me. He said, you are too small, but the way you speak trouble me. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is that majority of us, our prayer, our expectation every day is that we want to be great. But just because of the fact that we don't have patience, we don't have it. You can't tell me that you are not from a village, or maybe you are from Africa. You are not from a village. There are land banking everywhere. There are landlord banking everywhere. No matter what, if you are from Benin, like I have a lot of them, that is the only part of Nigeria now that I can say land cost less. Mostly in the village, you can even see 200, 300. Like my side, you can't even see 800, or less bush, farmland. So what am I trying to say is that many of us are wasting time thinking that one day trillions and millions will enter our hand. You will explain that. I tell myself, I said, I don't want to go to that point where my children will be asking me, Dad, where were you? I want to grow to that point where my children will tell me, Daddy, we are so proud of you. We are so proud to have you as a father. We are so proud to have you as a father. Whereby even my grandchildren will grow up and be telling us, Dad, I don't want to stay in my dad's house. I want to be living with you. We are so proud to have you as a grandfather. Because the truth is this, any mistake you make today, you may not be able to correct it. That is why if you are from 2015, if you are from, mostly, even if you are from 15, you are from, because I have a lot of my friends who left Africa to Europe at the age of 15. If you are from 15, 16, 17, this video is particularly made for you. Don't waste money on unnecessary things. Don't go up there and spend money on things you don't need for. I ought not to post this video on my channel, but the truth is that I have a lot of young guys who are following me. So that is why I decided to log in this statement so that you will know what to do. You will know how to do it, so that you will not end up hearing from your own children, Dad, where were you? Because the truth is this. It sounds funny, but if you are not careful, you're going to understand that even your children will be blaming you for having them. This is just the fat truth. Your own children that you give birth to, you train, they will end up and be telling you, I wish you are not my dad. That is not my prayer for anyone, but it depends on how you do it, how you stand firm today. There are some people, I can remember those days when I was in the village. My grandmom is a businesswoman. My mother is also a businesswoman. They do used to travel together sometimes. But, as a grandmother, if you go to your grandmother's house, you don't do anything. You'll just be relaxing. So those days, if I come back from school like this, once the school finish, then my sister used to force me to go home. I said, no, if I go home now, they'll tell me to go and be washing plates. But if I go my grandmother's house, the only thing I will be eating is head of fish. I will be eating mangala, crayfish, dry fish, and my mother will not complain. But if I'm at home now, my mother will tell me, go and sweep the floor, go and do this one. Not because of the fact that my mother don't have what it takes that I will eat, but all those stress, all those cleaning of a house, doing all those stuff. So I prefer to be with my grandmother because I know that whenever I'm going there, there must be something also as it is in our home. I know that whenever I am in my grandmother's house, I must surely find something to eat, no matter how small it may look like. So that is why you as a youth today, don't think that going to a club or doing all this thing is a firm. Because at the end of the journey, you will realize that you waste your time in chasing something that you ought not to. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you.